So let me ask you this, right? You famous, you got money. How would you vet out a woman that wants you for you?
Finding a female that want me for me, that's very difficult. And like you say, it's kind of impossible. Like, because I'm such a character now that people like gonna recognize me, they gonna know me, like, so it's kind of like, or even if they don't, they'll figure it out, in a matter of time. So that's one thing that's hard to have is trust when you having success. You don't know who really wants you for you or who wants you for what you have, especially if you have a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you got a lot of stuff, it get dangerous. It gets scary out here because it's hard to trust people. You don't know who is genuine and who is not. And that's one of my things I like to say too is time. It take a lot of time to gain my trust. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. You don't know who here for the hype or really here because they want to be here. So I always make people go through a long time period before they can gain my trust. It ain't as tough for me as it is for like a Beyonce or somebody like that, on that level, like a real celebrity. So yeah, but at the end of the day, it's real, man. Like I say, that's something you don't take in consideration. That's something you don't think about. Fame is really not that. Uh, Man, fame is really like uh, you really need therapy when you get money and fame, man. It's really like money really do bring you problems. Like it's really for real. Like you gotta understand that. And a lot of people can't deal with those problems, man. Like in real life. So it's something you got to take in consideration. There's some people don't tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, but real life, money and fame is kind of one of the most dangerous things you can have. People want to steal from you. People want to kill you for it. Uh, People betray you. Like even if you don't give people what you want, people what they want, they'll turn on you, man. That's family, friends. You'll break your heart. You'll think your family, friends love you. When you don't get them what they want, you'll see that, you in this shit by yourself, man, real life, man. Like that money is evil. For real. It'll show you sides of people you never thought you would see, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you maintain it for a while. The longer you have success, the more you losing people, keeping it real. Because if you got it and they don't, and you ain't giving it to them, they can't understand that. So a lot of people feel like if you got it, you gotta give it to them. But really, in real life, in the rap community, in the entertainment community, in the sports community, you gotta understand that, yeah, it's $1 million, but how long are we gonna be able to do this? You know what I'm saying? How long do real ball players, last? Like most, probably 5 years at the most. Some people do the LeBron, but that's rare. You know what I'm saying? So the money we make today must it must last us for the rest of our lives. So it don't matter if it's a big bulk now. It gotta last us forever. You know what I'm saying? We gotta spread that out. But people don't understand that. People think, oh, you got it right now. You need to give it to me. Buy me a car. Buy me this. If you don't, I don't with you. And that's just how that go.
I'll say this, right? For a guy like you, the best route for you is maybe you should date a woman that already has money.
See, that ain't it for me either. See, I know my love language, right? My love language is I did that before. I dated women with money before. And kind of what happens when you do that is you become the assistant, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if I was to date a famous person, a famous woman, you become the assistant, kind of. You become the dude who gotta, do all this. Just being a real man, you got to cater to it. So a lot of that shit you got to give up. But my love language is acts of service, man, and I figured that out. And I love a woman who served me, and when you got somebody with they shit together, a lot of money, or fame, a lot of the times they not gonna give you that service. They too cool for that or whatever, right? So I'd rather have a girl, and then at the same time, I got my own money, so I don't really want a woman who I don't take care of, kind of, because I don't. I want my woman to treat me like a king, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to, take care of her and do all this type of stuff to where that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But if you're dealing with somebody who on a whole nother level and she, got a bunch of bread or whatever, most of the time she not gonna want to do those different things. Like I get food brought to me on a tray in the bed, you know what I'm saying? My blunts rolled every morning before I start my day, like that type of shit. That's what I'm into. So I don't look for women with a lot because I know that, when they have a lot of money, they have, fame or whatever, a lot of the times they're not gonna give you that same service that you can get, from a woman who, you take care of. So yeah, I'm not really looking for a woman who got more money than me or got money. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a woman. And then too, I'm a man. Like I'm gonna pay for everything. I'm paying for everything, so I don't want to get with nobody who got a lot of money because when you start going with people like that, like say if I get with a singer or some shit or somebody who popping, now who gonna pay for them PJs? I don't even fly private because like you just said, I'm a good money manager where even if I can afford that, I'm not gonna pay for that. But if I got a woman who used to that and I gotta pay for that, I don't. Yeah, that's that. Now I'm broke. I'm going back to the hood because I'm overspending on, trying to take care of a woman with a lot. So that don't make sense for me. I'd rather just. And then too, I'm a realist. Like I'm a real person. Like I don't walk around with security. I go to the gym every day. I work on my old schools. I go to the park. I'm outside at the club all the time. I'm outside everywhere. Everybody who know me know that I don't move like a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I'm always by myself. So I like that. I like to be able to be a real person. I'm not looking for cameras to be following me and doing all this doing the most or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I like just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Being a real person.